Join me as I take on the challenge of completing all my unfinished tasks using the Zeigarnik Effect. Let's see if it really boosts my productivity. Today, I want to talk about something that I think we can all relate to: unfinished tasks. You know, those lingering to-dos that you just can't seem to get out of your head. And that's exactly what I want to explore today. How the Zeigarnik Effect can help us tackle unfinished tasks and boost our productivity. We've all been there, stuck with a never-ending list of tasks that we just can't seem to finish. It's like having a constant weight on our shoulders, always reminding us of what we need to do. And it's not just the actual task itself, it's the mental energy it takes to remember and worry about it. Whether it's a work project, a personal goal, or even just a simple chore, unfinished tasks can be a huge productivity killer. The more tasks we have unfinished, the more mental clutter we accumulate, making it harder to focus on what needs to be done. It's like trying to work with 1,000 tabs open in your browser. It's overwhelming and slows us down. And to make matters worse, the stress and anxiety that come with unfinished tasks can lead to procrastination, making it even harder to get things done. It's a vicious cycle, and one that I'm sure many of us are all too familiar with. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this cycle and finally tackle those unfinished tasks once and for all? The Zeigarnik Effect is a psychological phenomenon that suggests that our brains naturally try to seek closure on unfinished tasks. In other words, when we start something, our brain wants to finish it. This is because our brain is wired to respond to incomplete tasks as a form of cognitive dissonance, making us feel uneasy and uncomfortable until the task is complete. For example, have you ever started reading a book, only to find yourself thinking about it constantly until you finished it? Or maybe you've started a project, only to find yourself dreaming about it at night. That's the Zeigarnik Effect in action. Our brain is trying to find closure, trying to finish what we started. The Zeigarnik Effect can be used to our advantage by leveraging this psychological bias. By intentionally leaving tasks incomplete, we can actually increase our motivation to finish them. It's like setting our brain on autopilot, allowing it to work in the background to find a solution. One practical way to do this is to set a timer for 25 minutes and work on a task without stopping during that time. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. This technique is called the Pomodoro technique, and it's a great way to harness the Zeigarnik Effect. The key is to create a sense of incompleteness, allowing our brain to take over and drive us to complete the task. By doing so, we can tap into our brain's natural desire for closure and finally tackle those unfinished tasks. So the main insight here is that by using the Zeigarnik Effect, we can actually increase our productivity and finally tackle those unfinished tasks that have been weighing us down. By leveraging this psychological bias, we can break free from the cycle of procrastination and mental clutter, and finally get things done. In today's video, we explored the power of the Zeigarnik Effect and how it can be used to boost our productivity and tackle unfinished tasks. Remember, by intentionally leaving tasks incomplete, we can harness the power of our brain's natural desire for closure and finally get things done. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to share your own experiences with unfinished tasks in the comments below.